Let's take a look at how we would divide two numbers written in scientific notation. Let's look at the example here. We have 4.2 times 10 to the power of 6 over 2.1 times 10 to the power of 3. So the first thing I would do is split it. I would say that's equal to 4.2 over 2.1 times 10 to the power of 6 over 10 to the power of 3. And now we can divide accordingly. So we can say 4.2 over 2.1, that's equal to 2 multiplied by 10 to the power of 6 over 10 to the power of 3. And again, this is an exponent rule, and we can say that's equal to 10 to the power of 6 minus 3, so that's 10 to the power of 6 minus 3, which is equal to 2 times 10 to the power of 3. So that was relatively easy, and there was no tricks in this. Let's take a look at this example. If we have 1.2 times 10 to the power of 2 divided by 2.4 times 10 to the power of 5. Now, again here, we're going to split the fractions. So we can say that's equal to 1.2 over 2.4 times 10 to the power of 2 over 10 to the power of 5. Which here is equal to 1.2 over 2.4, that's 1/2, so it's 0.5, times 10 to the power of 2 minus 5, that's another exponent rule, which is equal to 0.5 times 10 to the power of negative 3. Now again, this is not scientific notation. Why? Because this here is smaller than 1, and we said that our mantissa had to be between 1 and 10. So how would we do it in this case? Well, if we look, 0.5, that's equal to 5 times 10 to the power of negative 1. And we can just multiply this here again by 10 to the power of negative 3. So we can actually see that's equal to 5 times 10 to the power of negative 4. We just moved it one more over, and we added a 1 to the negative 3. So whenever you have, just like multiplying, whenever you have two numbers in scientific notation that you are dividing, even if they are in scientific notation, you need to make sure that your answer is in scientific notation as well.